Damn, it's been long overdue. We have been waiting on Series 2 for, I think, months at this point.
I feel like it's been pushed back for months.
We've opened at least 2 hobby boxes of Series 1 and several I've at least opened a couple retails on the side. Ended up pulling that canvas Matty Beniers Young Gun, so that was fucking slick.
Matty Beniers is nice.
Still didn't pull the regular one though, but you know, we'll see.
We'll get there. We'll just crack another box.
I was gonna say, there's a different Kraken to open in this box anyways.
Oh, that's true. Yes.
There's Shane Wrights in this.
The chase of probably the series, I think. Shane Wright.
Well, yeah, so there is Shane Wright. There's going to be Slafkovsky in here. There's going to be Arbur Xhekaj.
We did talk. Arbur Xhekaj is, despite being a Bruins fan, I'm a big fan of Xhekaj. I like his story, you know.
His whole upbringing, going from working at a Costco to here in like within a year.
Yeah.
I mean, my God.
He kept that wholesale mentality when he came onto Montreal and just wholesale slaughtered the whole league, you know?
Dude, he wanted him. He was like the end sale item thing. He had to be noticed, you know.
Yeah.
He was the end cap or whatever they call him.
A fire sale. I mean, everything had to go, you know.
Dude.
I wish Xhekaj had played for Boston.
He would have fit right in.
He would have fit right in with the Big Bad Bruins. But you know, obviously being a newer generation Bruins fan. Like my dad was huge into the Boston-Montreal rivalry.
Oh yeah.
My grandfather, huge into the Boston-Montreal rivalry. People may not know this. My grandmother and her family came over from Montreal in the 30s.
No kidding.
So, you know, we do have some tie to Montreal. And my dad's aunt, right? Yep. My dad's aunt would come over, and she was a big Patrick Waugh fan, right? And so she would sit there, eat peanuts, drink beer, and watch Boston and Montreal just slug it out. So my dad, you know, had a huge appreciation. Because of the way that the league has been set up and restructured since 2016, you know, we play Montreal maybe twice in a year, and the games are always good. Like, I can't wait for the last game between us and Montreal.
Oh yeah.
But I don't feel that is super hatred for Montreal. For me, it's more like my rivalry has been more of Toronto and Boston.
Oh, absolutely.
Right?
Every time in the playoffs.
Now, I still respect the hell out of Montreal, just for the history. You know, it's one of the oldest rivalries in sports entertainment.
You got to give it to Brad Marchand for continuing that hatred and rivalry this year with that incredible clapback for that hit on Bergeron.
Yeah, you know, Pitlick didn't know what's coming, and you know, Marchand did jump him. I would have, you know, obviously you would have liked it better if they both, you know, he challenged him, he agreed, and then you went. But I also understand, you know, Patrice Bergeron is just an absolute saint. You know, the captain of captains. Like, they really should rename the Selke Trophy after him.
Absolutely. The Bergie.
Yeah, you know, just the Bergeron. I think that would be fitting, just from what I've heard. But yeah, I mean, you got to stand up for Bergie.
Absolutely.
And if that means that you just jump Pitlick and give him a couple love taps in the face, then you do it.
Well, it created some of the best fan art I've ever seen in hockey.
Boy, that meme template was overused by me. I sent a ton of them. I don't know if we're going to throw some of them up on the screen. If we do, enjoy, you know.
Absolutely. And if you haven't yet, come check out our Instagram at The Boys Hockey Club.
Absolutely, yeah. We do post memes and videos and all that at The Boys Hockey Club. Is it at The Boys Hockey Club OKC?
I think the OKC is not attached on the Instagram handle, but we'll post it. They can see it up there on the screen.
Absolutely. I'd like to think that this box right here is going to be in honor of our first win of the season.
Absolutely.
Because it's come by pretty close to that win. So I'm super excited. So what do you say we get into it?
Absolutely, sir. I'm going to hand that side to you.
That's true. I am left defense, so I should take the right pack.
That's one of yours as well. It just kind of got miscued on the bottom there. That'll be the Ovechkin card. Just wait.
Well, I hope not, because it's up top.
Okay. Well, let's do a little zoom and let's get cracking, my guy. Oh, speaking of Kraken real quick, as you can see our little setup here, we got our Boston Bruins jersey on the right and our Kraken jersey on the left. And I did this in celebration because the Kraken made the playoffs for the first time in their history, even though it's their second year only.
That's true.
But you know what? Good on them for making it, kicking the shit out of the Yotes to get themselves in there. So, all right, so we are on the first pack of season 2 here. Nice Ovechkin cover right there. That nice like teal, almost like light blue silver. Oh, it's beautiful, man. So excited to tear into this.
Yeah, I'm excited as far as Young Guns go. Look at that checklist right off with my boy Chucky Brightlights and Moritz Seider, two of my favorite defensemen in the league right now. Moritz Seider, Adam Fox, and Chucky Brightlights, probably my top 3.
Gorgeous. It's right out of the gate. First pack, didn't even have to pull a card yet. Bo Horvat, now not on the Canucks, now on the Islanders.
Oh yeah, that's true. Did they put a little Islanders sticker on the back? I know in older cards they would when a guy was traded.
It's still showing full Canucks there, but hey.
Well, it makes sense because these have been started since before the trade deadline, and then they pushed and pushed and put. Oh,
welcome to Detroit. Here we go. What is this? This is one of the new inserts here.
This is a pretty sick parallel. It's like a postcard.
It is a postcard. Welcome to Detroit. That is freaking hilarious. And is that oh, who is that? Is that Mort Sider, Lucas Raymond, and yeah, that's all it says credited.
Larkin?
It might be Dylan Larkin, but that's all they have credited on the back there. I was trying to see if it was Bertuzzi, but it's not him.
Yeah, right. Also playing for Boston, also tearing it up. I would be okay with pulling a Bertuzzi card. Honestly, he's probably my favorite pickup from the trade deadline this year.
Dude, Bertuzzi is such a good pickup for Boston. I was so excited to see that. Of course, a little Austin Matthews there, Sergei Burakovsky, Kirill Kaprizov, and Alex Pietrangelo there to top that first pack off.
There's a video from behind the B in the locker room where it's announced that Garnet Hathaway and Bertuzzi are coming to Boston, and Marchand is...
all these guys who hate me.
Oh, yeah, he was like, I love everyone in the league. Everyone I hate's now on my team. So who do we have? Yakov Trenin. Peyton Krebs, Buffalo, started out great this season. Matt Roy, the Bordelot for Calder. What? This is a nice little.
I've never seen one of these before.
This set has some great parallels already. I like it.
So he's a contender for the Calder Trophy, and that's why they did that. Essentially,
that seems like my understanding.
Interesting.
Little Jordan Stahl, Brock Besser. Speak of the devil, and he shall appear, Batman. Tyler Bertuzzi.
There he is. Bert
and
himself.
Nick Bonino. I might go ahead and hold on to the Bert card.
You can totally hang on to that one too if you'd like.
You know how much I love Charlie McAvoy. Yeah. I started playing defense because of Torrey Krug, but I've continued playing defense because of Charlie McAvoy.
Well, McAvoy is definitely a good defender to watch. That man stands up for his team.
He is an absolute stallion.
Right there on the back, I'm already seeing a Jordan Eberle, which is, I'm going to say it now, my favorite player on the Kraken other than Grubauer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you going to mention the Jordan Eberle?
I'll post a little picture of it. You should come to our Instagram and check it out. I might post it there too. Mm-hmm. But here's a little snapshot. These are Jordan Eberle's gloves when he played for the Oklahoma City Barons inaugural season with Justin Schultz, who also plays for the Kraken right now. So I think that's super interesting. They play at the same time. So, and then of course Taylor Hall and Nugent Hopkins also followed suit.
Ryan Pitlick also played.
Oh, of course, Pitlick.
A different Pitlick.
Oh,
I think Rem Pitlick is his brother.
There's so many siblings in the NHL. It's incredible. Austin Watson there. We got Caleb Jones, Keandre Miller, Bobby Fabry. World Junior. What is this?
World Junior grads.
Jordan Cairo.
So they have the juniors, the championships around. Who do we got? Oh yeah, Adam Fox, another good D-man.
Brandon Carlo. I'm not sure if you're a fan of that.
I do. I like Carlo. He has played well this season.
World Junior grads.
So it looks like anybody who's played in the world. Yeah. So the 2018 World Juniors. It's like the Olympics.
Okay.
But
gotcha.
we don't play in the Olympics.
Yeah.
So there you go.
There you go.
That's not a bad one.
These are some new inserts. I'm excited to see the change up of parallels here.
I would like to go to St. Louis and go catch a game. I think that would be really fun.
Oh, I would love to see Bennington get mad in person.
He makes Marchand seem like a great guy.
Absolutely.
Dawson's Creek, Jamie Benn, Noah Hannafin, Anders Lee.
French variant.
No, look
French
at that.
variant.
Yeah. Oliver Ekman Larson.
Oh, Ekman Larson.
I like the French variant. It's like printed super small and it's very easy to miss.
Yes, very.
I guess, yeah, okay, if you flip it over, there's a lot more French. I do speak some French, so...
I tried to pay attention to this because we missed it the first time.
Little JVR, Anthony Duclair, and Rasmus Dahlin.
In our Series 1, we completely skipped over
I do remember that,
So I've been trying to pay way more attention in case it looks like a base pack. So already, not too bad. We haven't got a Young Guns yet, but hey, that does not mean that this is a bad box. So
I'm hoping that we pull a Jakob Lauko. Big fan of that kid. I mean, he's he's battled back. His relationship with Nick Foligno is just really great to watch. He calls Foligno Uncle Nick. Oh, speak of the devil.
Flip Crawl for the Toronto Maple Leafs there. That's going to be our first Young Guns.
The NHL's first reversible jersey that they're wearing. I think that's the one that they partnered with Justin Bieber's Drew. So it's all black and gold on the inside. If you can't beat them, join them. Suck it, Leafs.
Gotta do Drew. Carey Price, Misty Bud, help you get back soon. Dylan Dubé, and Vladimir Garvikov, I guess? I'm not exactly sure. So that's our first Young Guns of the day. Not the most star-spangled Young Guns, but hey, we've got a lot more packs to tear through here.
What is the Young Gun count for this one? Is it 50?
There is 50, but it seems like the depth is terrible. There's like maybe 8 that are worth going for, and everyone else is playing.
Little Mikhail Backlund, Scott Lawton, Osin Mayo, Artemi Panarin, the bread man, reunited with Kane.
Oh,
Upper Deck Canvas, Zach Werenski.
That's the
military night.
Yeah, military night.
That's a great of the puck that came wicked close to that camera.
Oh yeah, it comes falling up. That's a nice picture.
You know, that is a nice canvas card. Thomas Tatar, Blake Wheeler, and Tage Thompson.
I gotta say, I know that the canvases aren't ever worth much, but usually the photos that come in them are insane.
We have definitely touched on this, where the canvas cards just have fantastic artwork.
The Matty Beniers one, he's like juggling a puck with his stick, and it's gorgeous, dude.
The Cole Caulfield one, where it's the top down of him coming out and knocking the pucks over.
Dude.
Part of me wishes that there was more artwork like that, but I also know that's what makes the canvas cards special, and I'm okay with regulating it to, those.
Oh, absolutely. We're going to have our first purchase here of a Lucas Dostal, who is a rookie right now.
I feel like we pulled his young gun at some point.
We did pull his young gun, actually. And this is awesome. He's a starting goalie, or one of the starting goalies of the tandem, I guess, for Anaheim. So, good on him for getting into the league and just, being a part of it. Right,
it's tough to do. I mean, I couldn't make the league, so congrats to these guys who did. Jake Gottinger.
Got to see him live play and lose to Seattle in overtime. It was incredible to watch him play, though.
Yes. Boy, I cannot wait for that podcast episode where we talk about NHL experiences. It's going to be you and me kind of dominating that conversation.
Most likely. Unless John gets in on it.
Well, that's true. Yeah, John said that he watched the Sharks in '93, so that'll be fun. Little Josh Morrissey, Ryan Pulak, Logan Couture.
Rupe Hintz clear cut?
Whoop.
Holy cow, dude. That's a good one, I'd say.
Rupe Hintz is a very good defender. Oh, God, actually, I say that. Is he a defender? Nope, left wing. Whoops.
Good player.
Very good player. I do like that.
Damn, Rupe Hintz clear cut.
Little ghost from Phoenix, Cam Atkinson, Craig Anderson of Buffalo, and Anze Kopitar.
Ghost now plays for someone else.
Did Ghost get traded?
He did get traded. I can't remember who he plays for now, but I had him when he got traded, and now he's just not filling out the league as much as I hoped he would.
Well, I mean, it's one of those things. You go from a top tier player on, Phoenix or Arizona. They're not the Phoenix Coyotes. To a different team. A little change of pace, a little different setup.
Sure.
These kind of things happen.
Absolutely. Got another pack here. Let's tear into it. We got one young gun so far, but we already hit a clear cut. I'm freaking excited about with Rupe Hintz. That's not bad. We got Corey Perry here on the front. Ricard Raquel. It's real fun to say. Dmitry Orlov now playing for Boston. He's on my fantasy roster as well. Pink Dazzlers of Valtteri Puustinen. I guess I do not know how to say that.
Puustinen?
Puustinen.
Correct us in the comments.
He is a Penguin, and unfortunately, they're not one of my favorites. So,
Yeah,
But a Pink Dazzler, those are pretty rare. That's pretty cool. Nate Schmidt, Ryan O'Reilly, now playing for the Leafs as well. Yeah. But I think he's hurt still.
He came back in the game last night against Boston.
No kidding. Yep. Well, good for him. We got Zegras apparel, or a horizontal Zegras too with that. Big fan of that. And Mark Giordano, the former captain of Seattle.
Yep.
All right, let's see what's in this.
Little Philip Zadina. William Karlsson.
Very pretty.
I want some of these chrome helmets.
They're so pretty.
Bad.
I
want them so bad. That would look great with my visor.
Oh God, yeah, it would.
Just, if anybody has any connections to Vegas and can get me a helmet, hit me up.
It looks like Warrior made it, so maybe we gotta get in touch with them.
You know what? I should do that. Just be like, hey, give me a pro stock. Patty Kane playing for New York now. Jakob Slavin. Don't really like the. I'm sorry. What instant impressions? This is like a little Polaroid picture.
Jared Spurgeon.
Yep, Jared Spurgeon. I always think of Jared, when I see Jared at work, I think of Jared Spurgeon. I think I've mentioned that before.
That looks like a little Polaroid shot. That's super cool.
Listen, these inserts are super good.
These are way better. No offense to Upper Deck. These are way better than Series 1.
Jake the Snake, Jake DeBrusk.
Playing on a broken Fibia or whatever in the Winter Classic.
Yeah, through the Winter Classic. What a career this season that this kid has had. I was real hard on Jake the Snake when he asked for a trade. I was like, get him out of Boston. We protected him at the trade deadline and sent Jeremy Lauzon to Seattle, and I was like, should have sent Jake DeBrusk there.
Oh my God, Jake.
And as the story kind of came out, and the alleged problems between him and Cassidy, I realized that I was super hard on him. Mm-hmm. And so I admit that I made a mistake, and it's important to do those kind of things. And I'm really happy that things worked out the way that they did, and that DeBrusk stayed.
I'm a big fan of DeBrusk as well, so I mean, put him on my fantasy roster. He's earned me tons of points. Gotta love him. I'm glad he's still with Boston too, because deep down, still a Boston fan.
He is a Bruin.
Yester Bolkquist. There's a Larson in the English format for us. Trevor Homnick. Mort Sider horizontal card. We got every Mort Sider card. Jack Quinn, UD Portraits. We also pulled a Young Guns of his in Series 1. So.
Oh, we did, didn't we? Yeah,
Yes,
that
we
was
did.
the Canvas Young Guns, right? In Series 1, I think.
One of them, yeah. Well, I think we did get this. I think we got one of each, maybe, if I'm not mistaken, of the second box. But Eli Tolvanen now playing for the Kraken. When he started, point per game, easy player. Love this pickup. It was free.
Did you guys send Lauzon to Nashville for him?
What did you guys we did trade spots. I think we did trade spots for him. Oh. I don't think we actually gave a player. I could be wrong. I'll post the details up here, but yeah.
Yeah, the Bruins subreddit does call him Double Agent Lauzon because he always seems to like mess up when Boston's pressuring him.
Gotcha.
Which, I mean, honestly, if I had Charlie McAvoy bearing down on me across the ice, I'd be a little scared too.
Sure.
Little Tyson Barrie, Kevin Shattenkirk, Alexander Carrier, Young Guns of Casey Fitzgerald.
Of the Sabres, too. They're kind of one of those teams I'm hoping will do something in playoffs if they make it to playoffs.
Yeah, I honestly don't know where they are in the standings. Janice Mosier, Mackenzie Entwistle, Sam Reinhart of the that team, and Paul Byron of the Canadiens.
Of that team.
Florida Panthers. The guys.
A team. They, out of all of the NHL, they are a team.
They are one of 32. So,
Yes.
I should have just thrown one out there, and I would have had, decent odds. So 16 plus 16 is 32. So you're looking at maybe 4%. Yeah, don't do the math. I'll just call it a 4% chance.
Seems right. We got Arthur Kavalov here. Oh, looks like we might have a Young Guns there. Okay. Noah Dobson. Great for the Islanders.
I do like him.
Tyler, how do you say his name again?
Sagan.
Tyler Sagan. A little shout out to my old video there. Declan Chisholm of the Winnipeg Jets. Another team that I kind of put up there with the Sabres is like fun to watch. I think they got a great lineup of players, so they're up there for me. We got Nick Ritchie there.
Yes.
Jonathan Marchessault, Patrick Hornquist, and Michael Bunting, who is slowly becoming one of my new favorites.
Really?
He's kind of a pest. He is fun to watch.
Well, you gotta love that. You gotta love guys who make the sport enjoyable.
Oh yeah.
Like it's always fun watching Connor McDavid dangle snipe Selly.
Oh yeah.
But you like to have some interaction as well. Brandon Montour of the Florida Panthers.
He's on my fantasy.
Mikko Rantanen, Jakub Chichurin, who I think went to Ottawa. Alexander Barbanov. Superstar Jordan Harris of the honor roll for the Montreal Canadiens. All right. I don't know anything about Harris.
I was gonna say he's what an interesting pick for a superstar, you know?
Yeah, what is that? 10 games played, so.
Okay, yeah. I figured like Nick Suzuki or something.
Okay. Derek Grant, Evander Kane, and Sebastian Aho. Fun fact, there are 2 Sebastian Ahos in the league, one for the Islanders and one for the Carolina.
Yeah.
And this was the first time that 2 players of the same name scored a goal at the same point in a game. It was 2 totally different games. It was something like, I think it was 7 minutes and 34 seconds into the first period or whatever, and both Ahos scored for their team respectively.
That is the universe.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to I want to look that stat up.
That is insane.
And by me, I probably mean you. I want to give a quick shout out to Dalton for doing all of our editing and putting these videos together.
I know it's been a little slow lately. I've been in the process of moving, but we're gonna try to get right back on schedule again, guys. We got Tuvo Tavarin, I'm guessing.
Tavo Turbinen.
Thank you. I was completely wrong.
We just call him Turbo. Rem Pitlick, the guy who got his butt kicked by Brad Marchand.
Yeah, his face was caved by the end of that, I think. Sam Carrick there, Rasmus Asplund. Joe Pavelski canvas right there. It's a nice shot of a little Selly right there.
Yeah.
Can't complain about that. We got Evgeny Kuznetsov. Evgeny Kuznetsov, excuse me. I am so
those Washington Capitals fans are brutal. We don't want to upset them.
Well, they're already upset because they're not making it the fucking playoffs.
Eliminated.
And this Michael Bunting there, they're playing the fucking Kraken too.
I do kind of like whenever you see another player in the back. That's one of the things I really liked about the cards from like the 80s and the 90s. You always had other teams in the background. Like, I know that guy. Well, I don't know them, but Evan Bouchard, Arturi Lehkonen, Nick Paul. Young Guns of Cole Reinhardt.
Of the Sens?
Of the Sens.
Okay,
yeah.
right on. He's having a 1 game played NHL season career so far. So
for 21-22. So, I don't know if he's played at all for here. Sid the Kid, Josh Anderson, Seth Jones, and my boy Taylor, future Hall of Famer.
So with pack, we got 8 left. So this is the 8th to last pack. We got Jesper Cole. Yeah, I'm not even gonna try it.
Is that Jesper Kotkaniemi?
Something like that.
Yo, Jesperi Kotkaniemi.
Dougie Hamilton. We got TJ Barodi there. We got two Dazzlers this thing. So a blue one, Nils Ammen from the Vancouver Canucks there. Philip Chidle. Elias Pettersson, who is having a career year on a shit team. So much love to Elias Pettersson. I hope that you make it up next year on a different team, hopefully. Philip Forsberg and Lars Eller. I'd love to see Pettersson on a different team. The Canucks just aren't doing it.
Well, you know, you gotta be there for the good and the bad. I feel like I get it when you have great players and they are buried on terrible teams. Looking at you, Connor McDavid, like yeah, that sucks, but you just gotta stick it out. You know, it's like coming to play for the boys. Like yeah, it's rough, but stick it out and we'll make the playoffs. You know.
Oh, absolutely.
Joe Pavelski, Nick Dowd, Scott Vladimir Tarasenko.
Speaking of freaking New York right here.
Did Tarasenko go to New York? Oh, yeah, he did.
Tarasenko is on New York.
So the Welcome to New York postcard.
It's got Nico Zibanejad there and Igor Shesterkin. Or
no, that's not Shesterkin.
It just has it listed there on the back.
27, that might be Nick Fox. Nope, 24 is who it is. I don't know who 24 is for the Rangers. Jared Spurgeon, Patrick Laine, and Blake Coleman.
All right. Shout out to Lucas Dostal for being a really good goalie for the Anaheim Ducks, but John Gibson is having one of the best years of his life on one of the worst teams ever. So shout out to him. Torrey Krug, I'm loving all these reverse retro Blues jerseys that they got listed. Adam Laurie, Adam Larson. Lunchbox Legends of Jack Hughes of the Devils.
Hughes.
Also having an insane.
I remember when I first got into collecting hockey cards, it was with Jack Hughes's, whatever that series was that had Jack Hughes as the Chase Young Guns.
Gotcha.
Never pulled them, but.
Nikita Kucherov and Jacob Peterson.
Yeah,
Very
I'm always a big fan of Torrey Krug. Like I said, he's the reason why I played defense. Watching him absolutely lay out Robert Thomas in Game 1 of the 2019 Stanley Cup Finals. Helmetless, just skate 186 feet and lay a guy out. I saw that and I was like, I want to play defense.
Hockey's fun. All right.
All right, well, welcome back. We've swapped out the packs with packs that we know contain really good stuff.
Yeah. So only hits from here on, baby.
Yeah, that's right. All four of these left are signed cards. So get ready for the magic.
All of them are going to be OV too. Just wait.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's the best thing. I'm gonna get a Shane Wright card signed by Matty Beniers. We got Josh Norris here on the front. Hampus Lindholm. I almost want to call him Krampus Lindholm for some reason.
That is a classic nickname with him. He does deny lots of goals. He has like a plus 47, the highest of all defenders.
Ronnie Attard. What an unfortunate name. But hey.
Kids can be cruel.
He has 15 games played for the Flyers, it looks like, and that was last year. So hey, I hope you're doing well this year. I don't recognize you off the top of my head. I got Mika Zibanejad there, though. Taylor Radish, Dylan Cousins, also having a nice year this year. And Nick Leddy there at the end.
Nick Leddy.
So we're on 5 Young Guns so far. We're expected 6 to 8, so it looks like we're going to get the low number of Young Guns here. But hey, if we still hit an Arbur Xhekaj or a Slavkovsky or a Shane Wright, obviously, it's going to be a damn good box.
A little Marc-Andre Fleury.
Almost had the only goalie fight of the season, but refs denied him.
I know. Sam Bennett, Eric Chernak. Oh, this is a really good shot of Bowen Byram.
That's a great shot.
Yeah, I really like that. Upper Deck Canvas of Riley Walsh.
Of the Devils, okay.
The Devils, great team. Saint Patrice, you know, Patty B right there. Everyone loves Patty B. Jaden Schwartz.
Yes.
Kraken for you. And then Valeri Nishkinen.
Jaden Schwartz, he's 5'10", so he's taller than Marchand, but when you see him out there on the ice, he just looks so itty-bitty. You know?
Just a bit tiny.
So we're down to our last 2 packs here. We've hit our 6th Young Gun, which was a UD Canvas. I cannot complain about that. Riley Walsh there. So
the Devils are a good team, absolutely on a tear. They had like 13 straight wins this season.
Dude, insane.
Before having like 4 of their goals called back in a game.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. I do remember that.
Absolutely brutal.
It was murder. I got Riley Smith there on the front.
Also, ex-Bruin. He was the one who broke Boston's win streak at home in the shootout. Yep. It was the Golden Knights, captained by Cassidy, who ended that. So
interesting. So for him to go there was kind of ironic.
Go get bent, Riley Smith.
Stimkos. We got Travis Konvek here. Oh, this is the sway.
This is the sway.
What a beautiful,
Jeremy Swayman.
What a beautiful card there. Oh, another horizontal here. Jack Eichel of the Golden Knights.
Oh, yeah.
What is that mascot for the Golden Knights?
It is a Gia Monster. Gila Monster? Gia monster? How do you say that?
Gia, I think Gia's right.
His name is Chance.
I just don't understand why a Gila monster for the Golden Knights, but you know.
Well, because they have their human mascot, which is the Golden Knight, and then they have the mascot the fun one that can take part like in the mascot 3-on-3s and stuff.
That makes sense. We got Brady Tkachuk there, of course, Mark Scheifele, and Devin Taos. Taos?
Taves, maybe?
Taves, that's right. I can never say it right when I read it, you know? So last pack magic here, maybe. Let's see what we got.
Hey, speaking of reasons why I play defense, there's Robert Thomas getting laid out by Torrey Krug. If we can put that clip up there, just the hit. I cut my hair like Torrey Krug after that hit. I had a pompadour and everything. It was.
This is the way.
It was a little embarrassing. Zemgus Girgensons, Pierre-Luc Dubois, Ben Jones of the Young Guns.
So 7 Young Guns out of this box.
I love those helmets.
They're so pretty.
Matthew Joseph, Andre Vasilevsky.
Big Cat.
Yeah, Zach's favorite player, calls him Big Cat. I don't know if that's actually a nickname in the community, but there he is. Keegan Kolsar, shout out to Big Z, and David Kampf.
Well, shoot.
Overall, I'm very happy with what we pulled.
Dude, for waiting as long as we have for a Season 2 box, I can't complain. We have 2 of these postcard, welcome tos. We got 2 of these superstars. We got a nice little lunchbox of Jack Hughes there. Of course, the UD canvases, I'm just a big fan of. I love the art on them. And you can't complain when one of your UD canvases is a Young Gun.
That's true.
And we have, of course, 6 regular base Young Guns. Unfortunately, none of the chases we were after.
Right.
But
no Xhekaj, Lauko, Wright, or
Slavkovsky.
Yeah, that guy.
We got 2 Dazzlers here, 1 pink, 1 blue. That's not bad. We had 2 checklists. I don't really know how important they are, but I like them. We got the rookie, the portraits, UD portraits. We got one of the junior classes. I'm gonna zoom out and make sure we can see all these. We got for the Calder run of Thomas Bordelot, which I thought was really nice.
Yeah, that is very nice.
Instant impressions of Jared Spurgeon. And of course, I would think the pull of the box would be this clear-cut Rupe Hintz for the Dallas Stars.
It is very nice, yeah. I'm gonna have to say my favorite overall is tied either between the postcards or the instant impressions. They're super unique.
Oh yeah.
And like the added touch of adding the address line. You can put your stamp up in there. Back in the day, there used to not be a standard size for postcards.
Yeah.
So what people would do is they would mail playing cards to each other because it went by weight or so, or whatever the deal was. Sure. But that's how they would just send postcards. It's like, oh hey, here we are. Like you would let the stamp kind of and where they put like sent from, write a little message. The history of that's really cool.
That is really cool.
And so, like, obviously, we could not mail this as a postcard.
No.
I don't think that would work anymore, even with an address and all that stuff. But it's just a neat little touch, and I really like it. And it's probably got a little bit about the city. Yeah, a little bit about the city and what's going on with it. And then my wife is a big loves taking Polaroids of stuff. We have a travel map, and they're both so unique. Yeah. And I really like that upper deck kind of. Like, parallels are honestly my favorite parts of the sets.
Well, yeah, especially when you get really neat parallels. Because I like these lunch boxes. I think they're very colorful. They're very fun. They got textures on them. You're doing the most with what you can with cardboard with this, and I love that. Again, make it shiny. I'll probably like it. Well, Cam, I gotta have to say we're opening another box of this soon.
I think we are.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we gotta get back to it for sure. So as far as Kraken Packs, give the people what they want to see.
Oh, of course. And unfortunately, there was no Ovechkin in this, so the hunt is on. And we have to get at least Xhekaj or Wright or one of those Young Guns that we're after,
Absolutely.
So, Cam, I will see you on the next time we open one of these boxes. Thank you for tuning in with us. It's been Kraken Pack with the boys. I'm Diggity.
I'm the Seabass.
And we'll see you in the next one.